Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about mangas and sometimes books. As for today's video, I have the manga haul for the month of April, and I went a bit crazy. I think I mentioned in one of my past vlogs that there was a weekend where I went cuckoo bananas and decided to spend money as if I had unlimited amounts, which I don't. I'm not that guy from that one anime, Unlimited. I forget his name, but here is everything I bought in the month of April. This is the BL pile, this is the Shojo and miscellaneous pile, and this is a second-hand pile. So I think I'll start with this one, which is the smallest, but let me fix the angle. Okay, so hopefully this is a lot better. Totoro actually goes on this shelf right here, but if I put him there, I'm going to be pushing him. So I decided to just put him there for now. But yeah, let's get started with everything I bought. And this first half is I bought it through Pango, which is where you sell and buy books, or in this case manga. I saw that this was being sold and I decided to get it because I did want to continue with this series, and that is Worst Soulmate Ever, Proposal Story and Art by Haruta. This is the sequel to the Worst Soulmate Ever. This is a Abu manga. I also saw this series that I've been wanting to get for a while now, and that is My Summer of You. This is the first volume. And the person that was selling this was selling the entire series, so I decided to just go ahead and buy everything. And this is the third one. This is the second volume. And now this is the third volume. And I also got Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, the comic. I've been wanting to get this for a while, and I saw that it was being sold through Pango, so I just went ahead and bought it. And I have not read it, but I have read the first volume of the Danmei, so that's something we are going to talk about in the next Danmei Diaries video I have planned. But yeah, so that's everything I got through Pango. And now let's move on to, I think I'll start with this one because it has less. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Shojo, and I got the 7th volume of Damon's B-side. I have yet to read everything that I owned of this series. I have read the first and second volume, and I really enjoyed those first volumes, so I'm going to continue with purchasing the series, and hopefully I'll binge read everything I already have soon. And one volume that I've been waiting so long to get is Kaiju number 8, the 12th volume. Now that I have this one, I can go ahead and binge read volume 11 and this one because that's all I haven't read yet. I have read everything of Kaiju number 8, and I absolutely love this series. This is a This is a shonen manga. I really enjoyed the character, the art, the story plot. Everything about this manga is perfect. I'm also waiting for the second season of the anime. And I also got, this is a collection of one-shots. This is the Mermaid Prince by Kaori Osaki. I'm going to be honest, I got it because of the cover. This is by the same mangaka that did The Golden Ship and The God's Lie. I have not read either of those. I do own The Golden Ship, and I do want to read The God's Lie. That's a manga that has always piqued my interest, and I haven't found it in any Barnes and Nobles, so I think I might have to order this online. But yeah, I've actually started reading these short stories. I think I read halfway through everything. Yeah, this is the last story I read, so I have yet to finish reading it because I have this much left, but once I'm done, you all will hear everything about it. So far, these short stories are actually really good. Next up, I have one that I was going to buy the Spanish edition of, and that is A Vampire in the Bathhouse by Nico Uzuki. This is the first volume, and this is a new release. Look how cute. I was going to buy this through Amazon. I was going to get the Spanish edition, but then the day I was going to order it, I saw it was announced that it was getting published, so I decided to just go ahead and wait. But I love this cover. You guys know anything about vampires? I'm going to buy it. Next, I also got the second volume of Fall in Love You False Angels by Koko Uzuki. I have not read the first volume, but I'm in love with the art style. Like, it's so beautiful that I just have to have the manga. I'm going to read it soon, definitely, but I love this. Next, I got the second volume of The Guy She Was Interested in. It wasn't a guy at all, you all know. The Green Beauty that I actually love. I read the first volume and I really enjoyed that one. So I am happy that we now have the second volume, and hopefully it doesn't take us long to get the third one, because I cannot get enough of this manga. Another one I cannot get enough of is She Loves to Cook and She Loves to Eat. This is by Sakaomi Yusaki. This is the third volume. I have yet to read the second one, but now that I have the third one, I think I'm going to binge read both of them. And I forgot to mention, but now we are in the Judy section of the manga, of this manga haul. Next up, I got the first volume of Run Away With Me Girl by Batan. This is a manga series that I've been wanting to get, and there's never, every time I went to Barnes & Noble, they never had the rest of the volumes. Like, they either had volume 2 or like volume 3, but they never had them the entire series together until recently, and that's why I decided to get it, because they had the entire series. So this is the first volume. This is the second volume. Look how pretty. And the third one. And that's it for the Judy section and for this pile. Now let's move on to this one, which this pile is all the BL I got. And this was not something I planned to buy, but I heard such great things about it that I just went ahead and buy it, and that is If It's You, I Might Try to Fall in Love by Maru Kubata. This is the back, and I think this is like friends to lovers type of thing. I don't know. Next off, I also got the first volume of Cover My Scars With Your Kiss by Ayo Amaki. This is the first volume. And I think this series is completed with 2 volumes, and here I have the second one. Again, just with the other manga, I heard such great things about this and how this is such a healthy relationship between the characters that I wanted to get it. And next up, I have one that I've actually read. I read this online, and I was so happy when it was announced it was getting published, and that is Touch Within the Abysses by Muyori Mori. Look at the cover. The art is absolutely gorgeous. I love this manga. Next up, I have a webtoon, and that is I Ship My Rival and Me, the first volume. This is by, it's based on the anime by Peppa and art by Koalia. And look at that, the art is really pretty. Look, they're so cute. I was actually reading this through webtoon, and I stopped. I completely forgot why, but now that it's getting published, I think I'm going to continue with the published edition to continue reading it. Next is the only manhwa that I bought, and that is the third volume of No Love Song by Danvi. I really like the way this author draws her chibis. They're so cute. Next, I have new releases, and that is Nobi and Shiba. This is the first volume, and the mangaka is Toru Tagura, and as you can see, it is still wrapped. Another one is How to Deal with Your Intimidating Neighbor is How to Deal When Your Intimidating Neighbor is Actually an Omega by Nikuya Inui. This cover is wow. I think this is a one-shot. If not, please correct me, but I really want to read this one. Next up, I have the second volume of Hatakoi Note Volume 2, and that story and art is by Ame Kitty. Here is the back. So cute. And we are to the last two volumes. So next up, I have Revenge Agent by Hisumi-san. I have not read this one, and I actually haven't heard anyone talk about this, so I'm very excited to see what this is about. This is by Miyako, and again the Chewies. So in case you're curious. And the last manga on the BL pile is by one of my favorite mangakas. This is Fake Fat Lips by Machi Suhiro. I have read everything this mangaka has released, and I'm so happy we are getting some of her series here. Hopefully they bring everything because I will buy everything by Machi Suhiro, just like Asumiko Nakamura. Like I will buy everything, even a grocery list. So that's all I got in the month of April. It was a lot. There was a lot of BL, but I think it was well balanced with Shojo, Judy, and Shonen. Yeah, so that was all I got. Have you read any of the series that I bought? Let me know down in the comments below. Oh, I'm also looking for Judy recommendations, so if you have any Judy manga recommendations, please leave them down below. There's a couple of series that I want to get to, but I want to hear your opinions on Judy. Have you read it? You haven't read it? Are you open to reading Judy? Yeah, let me know all of that down in the comments below. And if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing to continue watching more of my content. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.